Well, hello again. I'm back. Yeah, it's been a little weird evening. Uh, yeah, I felt like after start talking about this, some negative energy coming my way. So I'm just gonna keep on talking about it a little bit, Yeah. You know, just like I realized, is that we we are being educated to feed demons inside of us that most people don't see. You have to be like really intelligent and intuitive to actually like see through all the bullshit of the reality they've created, the matrix of suffering and hate they create around us, right? So what's happening is basically that whew, we are like anything you eat, everything you eat from sugar to salt to meat. Um, you smoke cigarettes, all that, all that leads towards a very, very feeds demons, demons inside of us that people aren't aware of. And why do I say they feed demons? It's because they actually are demons. I mean, the people that control us deal with this very, very uh, powerful, powerful force, and that force is just like it's a mix, of course, between magic, science, and religion, But they know what they're feeding. They're making us, no, they're making people sloths, Basically, like, what's cool in our society is not to do anything. If you see anybody working, they're not enjoying their work. They're not enjoying anything. Nobody likes actually to enjoy doing anything but being a sloth, which means basically not doing anything, or drinking, smoking, and partying out. That's what's cool, right? That's basically cool. But all these things, smoking and drinking, basically eating meat, eating, drinking like sodas, sugar. Those are all things that make you vibrate lower, lower frequencies. Therefore, then you get all these Trumpsters, people that like Trump and whatever. It's because they don't love themselves. And how can you love yourself when you live in a society that actually feeds evil? Because basically, uh, we have to confront this reality, and this reality is based on energy, and what energy you give out is basically what energy you're consuming and taking in. So basically, if you're eating meat, you're drinking like soda or taking a lot of sugar or whatever, you're destroying your body. You're destroying your body. You're making other animals suffer. Of course, other things suffer and whatever. But what's actually doing is you're taking away power from your body because you get sugars naturally from like make yourself a smoothie, freeze up some blueberries, some strawberries, and some bananas. You put that in, and you make a smoothie out of it. And I'm sure that's going to be like really, really, really. Then your body makes its own sugars, and you're the one that's creating all of that. You know what I mean? And that makes you more powerful because your body is creating the energy itself. Thing is that nowadays our society um, is basically led by vices. I mean, maybe like 2/3 of people's allowances or what they make, every what they make, generally goes towards like feeding these vices we have, these addictions. Could it be cigarettes? Could be anything, marijuana. Could be cocaine, heroin, sugar, salty things. Salt, sugar. They're all things that bring out demons inside of us. And then these demons talk to us, make us vibrate in low frequencies. And those low frequencies are talking in our heads, telling us to hate, that filling us up with fear, filling us up with low frequency vibrations, right? And these low frequency vibrations, the only way to get them up is basically making yourself powerful. How do you make yourself powerful? So many ways. Just keep active. You know what I mean? Wake up in the morning, cleaning your house, having a clean place is very, very important for your spiritual growth. Early in the morning, organizing, cleanliness. Also, activities. Look for natural and healthy activities to do. You know what I mean? Because, like, basically, it's good for your mind, you know? Because your mind, when you're alone and you're at home, you're not doing anything, is basically eating itself out. And that's those things eating your head up, what some people call the monkey brain, you know, which is that part of your brain that doesn't stop talking. Those are basically where demons, like, actually hide, you know. And that's what basically is eating your head up, making you think a lot of things about people and a lot of things about life around you that's going to make you sad, lonely, and basically think that you're on your own. But the truth of the matter is, you're not on your own. The truth of the matter is, we're all here together, you know, and we're all here to help each other out through these difficult times, right? Now, so what I'm trying to tell you is basically that if you choose good foods, or I'm vegan. I'm trying to get raw, like really raw vegan, which is basically, I'm basically almost there. Maybe I eat, like, I don't know, maybe some potato chips, or not chip, you know, like corn chips or organic corn chips or whatever sometimes, you know, or like, I don't know, like maybe a falafel or something that's cooked, you know, that's not, but I like falafels and whatever. So, so basically, the real revolution is breaking away from these demons that society has made us feed all along. You know, they made us feed. They made us feed, like, you know, because they control everything that suffice. They control sex, anything porn, anything has to do with like dirty sex or whatever. That's controlled by the same people. All these like companies that like Coca-Cola, Hershey, Nestle, they're all together on this, you know. They're all trying to create people who have sicknesses. All their products are super saturated with sugar, which destroys your kidney and at the same time lowers your vibrations, making you basically like sick, because your body's sick, so your mind's sick, you know. And the only way to get out of this is basically stop drinking sodas, people. I mean, I'm a delivery driver. Every time I have to deliver soda, the person usually is obese. If they're not obese, they're maybe a family that has like new family, you know, that has 3 babies, you know, and they're just buying the soda for the kids, and we think that's innocent, and we think that's so cool, you know, the kids love it. But you're actually killing your kids doing that. You're feeding them poison. You know what I mean? And I know it seems like it's cool, but it's made to seem that it's cool to do this. And that's the main problem with our society nowadays, is that people think it's cool to do evil. Because basically, what you're doing when you're feeding demons is that you're feeding evil. And our whole society right now is created to feed these demons, to keep us vibrating at a low frequency. So we all hate each other. So we're always with these things in our heads that are like eating us up, you know. All the people that eat meat that I know, most people eat meat that I know, they have problems. They have problems. You know what I mean? Problems being happy. They worry a lot. They're always looking for an excuse. Why? Because subconsciously that animal you ate just died. It probably died maybe a couple weeks ago. Maybe a couple of days ago, it was just walking around eating grass. And that suffering it went through is in you. So it's obviously you got that suffering going through your head, and you think, oh my God, something could happen to my kids, something could happen to this, something could happen to that. You're running around with fear because you just ingested something that was alive that just went through hell to be on your plate. And that's another thing we lost. We lost complete respect for the individual. Like, always have to go back to the individual. Because when people, like, start, like, actually start, like, doing things, like, outside of what society's telling them to do, like watch TV. Watch TV is feeding more demons inside your head, because it's not telling you the truth. It's telling you a truth that's fabricated, so you can keep on feeding the demons that make society vibrate at such a low frequency that nobody is really really happy about it. So the real revolution is basically be being free of all these, like, things to make us vibrate low, to make us vibrate in low frequencies, of course, and being open to higher frequency vibrations by eating good, by keeping yourself off nasty habits, cheap thrills, and things that will make us vibrate in low frequency. Um, so that's basically what I wanted to clear up, And thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Let's see if I figure out how to turn this off.